Alright, welcome back to ZSR, everyone. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns 2 tonight for, not our continuing coverage, our coverage of the Ocarina of Time, the inaugural Ocarina of Time Challenge Cup. We have a semifinals match at the moment today between PinkKittyRose and Zephyr. Joined on comms tonight by Angles, Hell Knight, and Lunar Soap. How are you all doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Can't complain.
Fine, hype for that match.
Absolutely looking forward to it. We have seen both of these runners crush it in their own individual matches.
All right, I'm going to step aside. We will get this underway in just a moment.
Nice. So before the race gets started, Hell Knight, you want to kind of explain what the Challenge Cup is and what it kind of represents?
Yeah, sure. The Challenge Cup is it's basically a tournament where everyone can participate that wants to race and did not make the final 32 in the last qualifiers. So this is a way to give more 1v1 action to all the players out there hungry for Masuta and for some competition.
Yeah.
So we're playing exactly like the Season 2 tournaments, exactly the same settings. We're still playing on 5.1. And we had a lot of races, over, 200 races probably at that point. So now we are in the final 4. First match today, and the last match, and the next semifinals on Saturday.
Also, a really great match, that's one between Sopal and Sora. I am also looking forward to that.
Yeah. And another thing to note is also, unlike the S3, the Challenge Cup is single elimination. So whoever loses this, unfortunately, does not get to continue. So everything's riding on this race.
Yeah, we had first we had a group phase where groups of 4, where two people have been forwarded, and now we are in the bracket phase with single elimination. Oh, we're waiting on our 2 Canadian runners to start.
Yeah, but over the course of the Challenge Cup, we've actually had over 170 races in the course of 2 months.
Right, we're having just a few tech issues. We will hopefully get this going ASAP.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Okay, Boomer. Oh, man. So what do you guys think of this hash?
Essentially,
The Skulltulas are getting the boot, and then we are cutting mushrooms with the sword, and then swimming away.
Is this going to be one of those seeds where the seed technically requires us to have the golden scale, but we really don't?
Also, I'm trying to decipher what PinkKittyRose file name is supposed to be. No Way of the Hero SS. What, please? Silver scale?
Isn't it basically slingshot?
Oh, slingshot. Okay.
Slingshot, please.
Slingshot.
Oh, yeah. I think PKR had a seed earlier that was AD bait or something, or it was Way of the Hero slingshot bait is what it was.
Now that is interesting.
I think that Zeph is actually pretty happy that I'm not rolling his seed, because most of the races in the Challenge Cup I've rolled all of his seeds, and they've been hot garbage, to say the least. Because the first one was Strength on 50 Skulls, with a Mirror Shield on 40, AD for Nocturne. And one of the other ones was Zelda's Lullaby on OOT with a hookshot on 30. So he has not gotten nice seeds from me this entire time.
Yeah, might be thinking he might get a little bit of relaxed time this time around, so let's see if that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Cubs is known for rolling some pretty bad seeds, so maybe even worse. Who knows?
Well, I personally want this to go on as long as possible, so let's have some fun. Let's have some fun today. Okay, and we are about to start.
Let's go.
So we are not playing with any delay, so we are both seeing everything in real time.
Well, semi, because there is about 30 seconds delay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so there's 30 seconds delay built into the Wisdom. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, someone did point out here that we are starting with the fire medallion, which is quite an interesting one.
Yeah, you've got 1/3 of a burning pack right there. Alrighty, and we're getting ready to start.
Yeah. And off we go.
Okay, Tunics, who's your winner?
Zephyr.
I like Zeph's tunic color. PKR, you've disappointed us.
Probably had that random color.
Probably.
Ooh,
Getting
we're
a
starting out.
hammer. Okay.
That is a spicy start, to be honest. And light arrows even as well.
And bomb shoes. So you can already full clear Dodongo.
Yeah. I am wondering if that hammer might be making some people just rush adult.
Yeah. You get a lot of your early bomb checks out of the way with the hammer, so I could see it.
Okay, I haven't seen yet how many we actually got. Let's see if PK checks here. Nope, heading towards adult probably.
It would be a pretty good choice with those early bombs. You point out, but look at that, first wind as well. Also a great one to get early on. So you have it for both forest, fire, and wood.
Yeah, and it's also really good if you have to double dip GTG for some reason.
First we need to find magic before we can use it.
Yeah, magic does put a little bit of a wrench in things.
Also not a single rupee in the beginning.
That is a rarity.
Let's see if Zephyr also opts to go early adult here. On our field and choosing. Yeah, also heading towards market immediately. For early bombshells, you could also go for an Sulfur roleplay, get the 3 grottos, and then do Lake Hylia.
Yeah, but when you have your hammer, you may want to save those explosives for something else.
Yeah, save them for the dongo then.
Yeah, it always depends on how many you got. If you have like 20, you're not that worried, especially with the hammer.
Yeah.
On safe scumming them.
PKR are missing one of the rupees in the shooting gallery.
That is unfortunate.
No? Not on my end?
Oh, you got it.
We did.
We said a second game. Ooh!
Oh, a second. Oh no.
Okay. PKR might be be triggered about the slingshot. Should I not name the defined names with those? Oh, there we go. Simultaneous. And more bomb suits.
Nice. And Zeph going to get the weird egg, where PKR's going straight adult. We're gonna see our first hits right here too.
Yeah, left hand that. Pierre has a small key, 50 has a golden tunic, and 30 is dead. Are you guys doing what you told me you would be doing? Before the race?
What, notes?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't edit the sheet you sent.
Then send me send an edit request, please. Problem is, I normally don't want to do both things because you hear me typing all the time because I have a very loud
Nah, Nah, you're fine.
A keyboard.
Yeah, I am doing
Ooh, Zephyr! Grab the sword!
that. Just walking away from there. But yeah.
Okay, so Forest, Fire's our Forest Medallion, Dodongo, Deku, and Jabu. Okay, so
So this means that Water, Spirit, and Shadow are all stones.
Would be a good timing to put something good in them.
That'd be horrible.
basically Fire, Dodongo, and Deku we can already clear. So we only if we can reach Fire and are not locked. So only Jabu is like the only dungeon that has like late game items left that are needed.
Yeah.
I personally don't consider something like a hookshot or strength upgrade or bow a late game item.
Here, farming up some rupees before heading out.
Might be
Fire
thinking
maybe.
about buying a shield over in Cactan.
Oh yeah, probably to buy a shield. Go and see what's in the Boulder of Destiny. And Dodongo's Cavern, Way of the Hero. Oh man.
That is definitely what we want to see right now.
Also, Shadow is a stone, so we will not have Nocturne or ZL or Ocarina of Time.
True.
So this may be a very fast seed.
It might very well be that.
Sometimes you could buy a shield.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get this trending on Twitter.
Get this trending on Twitter, let's do it.
Let's go.
You doubt that Fire Medallion start equals Jet Seed? I mean, with the stone layout, I'm starting to become a slight believer, but I've seen worse. Stone Shadow always finds a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
We may now just find like hookshot in Dodongo with that Way of the Hero and then already be able to get the Bolero and check everything in Fire.
True.
And we have fire arrows though, so nice.
Too bad we don't have any magic, so.
And something tells me that maybe our last go mode item this time.
Yeah, we're gonna get all this stuff and need magic. Don't hate on the Stone of Agony. It's just trying to do its own thing.
Yeah.
And PKR just rushing DC looks like.
Not even doing the last part of
Nope,
Kakariko
just
here.
going straight for Way of the Hero DC.
Yeah, only really stopping to pick up those fire rods. And no fire rod. I mean, of course, fire arrows.
I mean, technically they're fire rods.
Hey, our first goal of the seed.
Nice.
Nice. Piece of a heart.
Strength upgrade
Oh,
on top of the Dodongo's
right.
Cavern. PKR going for it.
And we got Nocturne.
You're getting a nice little recovery heart. That's always nice.
Yeah.
Okay, this is an interesting route for PKR. Gonna do Goron City before doing DC.
It is a little bit interesting one.
Yeah. And Zeph playing Nocturne so you can get this hint right here. Skull Mask is a red ruby. Okay.
We have our claim check in the Bully Maze.
Well, that's always nice.
We got another hint about the 50. And
Oh,
look at
PKR.
that.
Buying a shield and then getting one in the maze. So saddening.
Hashtag never buy a shield.
Hashtag team never buy a shield. Let's go.
Hashtag Team Opportunist.
Oh man. Something, never buy a shield, something bad meme.
Yeah.
PKR blowing up a child and getting 5 reviews for it, so.
We ask myself what PKR's plan is here.
I'm thinking doing this, getting all the hints, going through Death Mountain Crater, and then going up and back down. If Rocks 2 is dead. Hey, look, a scale.
Luna, I give you access to edit the sheet.
Yes. So wait, do I have it? No. Wait, let me refresh. I do now. I had to refresh.
Nice.
I'm big braining it over here, guys.
Doesn't look like we need any beam for the crater today.
Yeah, it looked like a huge rupee, maybe.
Yeah.
PKR,
And
you don't
what's
have to be all
PKR
the way
doing?
It,
It's probably with PKR's routing here. You cannot check. You basically have to leave behind 2 Zialog checks here.
yeah.
Oh, resetting the timer, that's right.
Yeah.
PKR is smarter than us. But maybe she's also more aware of the timer.
Yep, and then gonna go back in there and.
Hey, that's why he is further than any of us in this tournament.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's the other Pierre hint. And Zeph getting fire arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, this way she can get the hint and the checks and then just void out and be right back in Death Mountain.
Yeah. He's gonna go up and talk to the big Waron.
Yep.
There we go on, we haven't gotten the hint yet.
But you're here, so you wouldn't want to skip it.
And it's a
Worth
Zephyr also going for the strength.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Fortress is foolish. Okay.
Yeah.
PKR gonna grab that
And
string.
the main reason I don't like the play here from PinkKittyRose is just the fact that she knows that Dodongo's Cavern is way of the hero.
Yeah, you could get something
And
that
therefore
possibly
you could just
helps
get iron a hook shot or hoverwoods in there and then be able to get the Bolero check.
you. True.
Yeah, a little bit interesting to leaving all of those decks behind.
Shooting
Is it-
maturity is a slingshot.
Wow.
Well, looks like we may not be seeing some waft bait. Maybe.
Yeah, nothing in the first test.
So I just realized if they find hookshot and bow now. They may be able to do to get fire and force the fire to finish fire and force, and then go and also they are able to finish Dodongo here, and then they may just go back into their child 2 to finish Chabu and Deku 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there.
This may be a sub 130 at one point.
It almost feels like it, yeah.
If the item's just falling out of our way.
Yeah, Melrose, I've never seen that bomb tree strat before either, but that was
It
actually
loo-
really cool.
It looked really good.
More importantly, it worked.
Yeah. And it probably is faster than running up and doing the strength that PKR did.
And let's imagine they are like in they have like finished all the dungeons in 130 and then are missing magic for the rest of the seed.
That would be funny, yeah.
So far we don't really know a lot of the seed. We know Dodongo is a way of the hero. What was Baron? Gyudo Fortress?
Yeah, Fortress is barren.
Anything else?
Oh, you guys did copied another one. Let me move over to that one instead.
Oh, hey, look, a boomerang. You were right, Hell Knight.
Wow.
And that doesn't have us finishing the dark dungeons first.
Nice rang. See.
I don't quite understand what you're trying to tell us there. I was PK. I could have bought the deco sheet. Got the red rupees here.
I have no idea.
Currently, Zephyr is the one with Torbers in money.
Yeah, technically we're actually not too far from go mode here.
I also love
Yeah.
the optimist by Zephyr here because he already marked his Dodongo's cavern as accomplished.
I mean, you have strength and you have 26 bombs. You would be really, really hard to mess this up.
Even 30. And you also have the strength as well, so yeah, it would be hard.
Yeah. So we actually have not too many way the hero barriers right now.
Yeah, because this earlier that does not normally result in a lot of hints early on.
Yeah.
One of the many reasons earlier that really needs to pay off to good items or songs.
Yeah.
And let's see, will Zeph get the 2 cycle on Dodongo?
Only time will tell. Find out this and more.
First cycle was perfect so far. And
Yeah.
shooting it in and... Ooh, okay. So he lost 2 frames there at the end, but not caught them immediately.
Yeah. It is still first blood for Zephyr.
First blood. I believe he killed some keys on the way. Or did he?
That is generally what we say in A Link to a Past randomizer whenever you kill your first boss.
When you kill your first boss, okay. And we got our first full heart container.
Yeah, but that boomerang is certainly an interesting one to put there. So are we gonna get the bomb bag in Deku?
Okay, where's Zeph
And,
heading now?
Where
So
was
Zephyr is gonna wait for the mountain and might actually go back to Shile now.
Oh no, he's probably going up with us since he has the scale.
Yeah,
And
that
then
would,
go... And then probably get the song from Minuet.
True.
and that would make sense.
PKR buying all the sticks you can buy.
PKR is 100% self-sustaining with state economy.
Okay, interesting setup there by PKR to get to the man on the roof.
Hey, even at the best of times when you were
What is
trying
that?
to jump down there, you have missed.
What was on there?
Is that a bow? Maybe?
Let's see first if Zeph can get that setup. No. Missed a step.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
bow.
Nice.
And got the jump.
Good job.
Oh,
We not just need to find a hook shot.
man, what is the seed?
I don't know. Cubs,
Cubs,
are you
what did
sick
you
or
roll?
something?
Yeah, you not feeling too good?
Yeah, we trusted you to make the first restream of the Silver Gauntlets on your channel to make something grand.
Blame Persona. My attention is split.
Yeah, Magic, Hook, and Ruto left.
Yep. 3 outs from Gomo at 21 minutes in. 40 Skulls is dead.
Oh,
Yeah, I
appreciate.
wouldn't. I wouldn't have believed it unless I
Okay,
was sitting
someone
here
needs to delete the song.
Spirit Temple is foolish.
That's a rare hint.
That is a really good one.
A dead stone dungeon. Nice.
Yeah, Stone Dungeon that requires 2 strength. Nope. Don't do that. Do something else.
Thanks, the Azarbot. We appreciate you.
We have another skull mask hint.
What?
Yep.
He reset? Okay.
Yeah.
Probably going to go back to being a child.
Okay, okay, I don't want to criticize here, but having a scale at this point and being so close to Minuet and doing a lot of bomb block checks in Lost Woods, I don't get this play at all, to be honest.
Yeah. Why not just at least get the minuet and the bomb locations back there while you're here? It could very well be a good warp.
PK, I was gonna grab that bow as well.
I also love the fact that we're completely out of logic because having beaten Dodongo was not in logic. Because you need at least a bomb pack for that.
What chest was that in? Was the scale in?
The scale was on
In
dump.
Graveyard.
Graveyard? Okay, yeah. Yeah, scale puts the bow in logic.
Oh yeah, that's true. And the bow gives us a slingshot, so we can beat Dodongo in logic. Deku Tree in logic.
Yeah, Deku Tree is officially in logic now.
Yeah.
PK. So PK was so far really good, good execution, but unfortunately failing this here now. And the slingshot minigame at the beginning. Okay.
Oh,
Treasure chest has the bomb.
hover boots. That is
Scary.
It is.
PKR getting the bow. Nice.
Awesome.
So that means Hover's a magic lock.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And lens lock.
Yeah, but more important, magic lock, because magic is one of our remaining go mode item. Lon Wrench.
Lon Way of the Hero. Okay.
Yeah, that may be just force access.
Yeah, it could just be for a song.
Yeah. 2 items and 1 song in that location.
Yeah, don't talk to Go about chest. Monk out. It's fine, it's casual.
So yeah, Zephyr didn't pick up any sticks, so he's gonna have to do both of these ones.
So I was really wondering if if CSR1 would wait us at one point, because their seed seemed pretty quick, but ours seems even quicker. So it may actually happen the other way around at the end.
Yeah, you could very well.
Oh, also PinkKittyRose resetting, not getting the minuet. So yeah, I understand it more for PinkKittyRose, because PinkKittyRose was already daytime again.
But at the same time, PinkKittyRose didn't pick up the weird egg. But yeah, Seria song, so yeah, that one minute now being in logic.
Yeah. But yeah, also as chat pointing out, PKR doesn't have scale yet, but it's about to. So,
Oh yeah, she doesn't have skill, okay.
Yeah.
She
But
will
what is
find
that?
skill here.
Yeah, and PKR also doesn't have Hora's Wind, but that's just a Kakiri sword chest, so not too punishing.
He's gonna have to go back to Kakiri Forest eventually to get that Shadow Medallion, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
So no 30 here, Zephyr not checking Tectite Grotto? What did he before?
I guess not.
We have not seen that yet.
Yes, no, it's not pretty useless, it's literally useless. Magic maybe. Wait, didn't PKR find what? Oh, he saves come to shield away. That's why he was.
Yeah,
That's why he was. Okay, yeah. He found the shield in river in the open grotto, but then saves come did away.
Rip.
And
Yes.
arrows.
Yep, nothing from there.
Nice 50 from PKR. Finding from for King of Fort Heart. Song of Time Way of the Hero. Okay, why is
Oh,
that Way of
no.
the Hero?
Oh no. Screams in GTG.
GGG or Water Temple. Nothing else you can put in logic.
Yeah.
It's April.
That is.
So, help me remind myself. The boomerang that was the boomerang is in logic currently, yes?
The boomerang? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Bam.
before being bomb blown. Okay.
Yep.
Toilet Way of the Hero incoming.
Unless something's right here. Nope, a bundle of
Nope.
arrows. So Song of Time is our WA. Sad part is neither of those options sound appealing.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Because this immediately adds another item to our end game checklist because we're gonna need iron boots one way or another.
Yeah.
No. Could just be on the white side in GG.
True, but if it's in toilet.
If it's in toilet, yeah. Either toilet or water temple with a chest.
And we always assume the worst here.
It would be foolish not to.
Hey, Zephyr buying a shield. Too bad he hasn't found one yet.
Yeah. I wonder where that deck is could have been.
So Zeph using the boomerang to gonna farm some sticks. That's actually very smart.
Yeah, a nice idea.
Saves 30 rupees.
Yeah, we don't know. That might need us rupees for blue fire.
Oh no. Hey, you're just trying to be mean.
It is my thing. What can I say?
And there's our other 40 hint, and looks like Zeph's not gonna go around for the other hint.
Oh, it's found a lot of sticks.
You can just come from the other way.
Can you? Whoa. I was not aware you could go from this way. I thought it was too far of a leap. Huh.
So the 50 dead. 50 is not dead, it's gone, Unique.
Ooh,
Kappa.
Hyrule Castle, the way of the hero.
And we got
That was
Sarius
Sarius,
from that. Oh.
That is interesting.
So probably for Forest Temple access. If you're sweating on not checking menu.
But if there is Forest Temple access, then that would mean that Forest Temple is locking a song somehow.
Or it could just be for medallion progression.
Yeah, but if it is for medallion progression, then that would still mean magic. Okay, or not? Let's cross that off our list. That is already almost empty. No, what I want to see is a Sarah song needs to lock Minuet to be considered way of the hero for Forest access. That will be pretty hard because Forest is not a medallion that locks a stone. That locks a song.
Could
Yeah,
it
but
also be
it's not.
Yeah, it doesn't lock.
Forest Temple itself is not locking a song.
Yeah, you're right.
So we would need behind Forest Temple, behind Sacred Forest Meadow access as adult, find at least an item that unlocks either a Fire Temple or Ruto's Ladder, or is needed for stone progression.
Couldn't just let's say some also be for discover.
Oh yeah, right. Minuet can also be vanilla. Okay.
Yeah, it could be for
Yes.
Skull Kid or Drunia. There are a number of things.
Lands to Coast Wasteland.
God.
I do also want to also comment that it was a little bit funny that behind the Deku shield, the scrub here in the Deku tree, there was another Deku shield.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Deku
But
Shield
that's
Lucky
so if you
Shield.
didn't buy one. Lands would also lock covers for crossing Wasteland.
Yeah, that is a thought.
We're gonna see.
One of them has to be behind Song of Time. Depending on where that Song of Time needs to be used, we could have a trade-off there, because then we need iron boots.
Yeah, one item has to be behind it. Has to be on some of times, so literally just one item away.
Yeah.
Unless it's some kind of bait. I mean, what could even be bait in this seed? Golden Tunic is on 50, and I believe that's already in logic with the boomerang. Not 100% sure about that.
Yeah, we don't have
Anyone
our
has Holy
OG
Spectre?
And no bomb bag, you're absolutely right, Mario.
Yeah, we have no bomb pack yet.
I've seen both these racers complete seeds without bomb bags, so
Yeah, Sarah has some way of the hero to get to minuet check, which is Epona song, so you can get to GTG for your first logical bomb pack on the white side. But you would need to go around the left side to get to white side because of the fact that white side is bomb blocked.
yeah, you'd have to go all the way around.
Which logically would require a hook shot.
Yeah.
Zeph, please.
Come on, Zeph.
Thank you, Star.
This sounds awful, thanks. I appreciate it.
I'm also just when you're watching Zephyr's stream, you see that he has an average for his shooter races, and he's currently at an average of 257.55. Something tells me he will lower that average today a little bit.
Very much might, yeah.
Depending on this item placement.
But what do we need? Hook shot and
We need hook
Kudos
shot and Riddle's letter.
Yeah.
Technically, we also need bombs, quote unquote. They only realistically need hook shot.
But there are only so many places a hook shot can be,
Yeah,
because hook shot is locking a lot of stuff.
it is.
And that is locking sowas Fountain and Ice Cavern.
Yeah, currently I'm looking right now though, and I mean they only have about 27 checks in logic right now. Deku Tree, Shadow Medallion.
So
Yeah, all 30 plus gold checks are dead, and they've got 27 in logic right now, so that's not really much of a problem. PQR getting magic.
wait, and that includes keys?
Check wise, from what I see, yeah, 27 checks like available right now.
Yeah, but the key can never be hinted. Well, in these settings, in Key Sanity would be otherwise, but
Yeah.
since keys are only shoved inside of dungeons, they would never be considered Way of the Hero. Otherwise, every dungeon that you need to beat would be considered Way of the Hero.
Yeah.
Let's look at Zephyr here to see if this is this area. So, next time.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Here's something this deck shield here in the Deku was like it toying with Zephyr's feeling.
Okay, no phone allowed today. Prelude on.
Yeah, Prelude on OT. That's sad.
Aww.
Can we get some F's in the chat for that? And also Wally, how that dude?
I was about to say, imagine they would like get all the way of the hero items, and then they would have to do a Vagia with 4 hearts without bomb pack.
Yeah, this
But
is
now they can
turning-
just go buy. But now they can just go buy a tunic. Ooh, PinkKittyRose, I don't believe that your stick start burning there. F in chat.
Just that F in chat.
If yeah.
Love it.
So
So also it's really interesting because neither one of them decided to go do adult archery for that slingshot before coming back to child. I mean, because you could have just nocturned
and Marco just finished.
and Marco just finished. Wow.
Wow.
GG, guys.
GG, please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe for weekly updates. Follow for follow.
I mean, we want at least some action today.
No.
And we got the second round. Worth
PinkKittyRose grabbing some of the stars. Maybe really worth, because there could be something on 20 if you're not getting some new checks soon. At least in logic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
And there's the hook
my-
shot.
There it is.
Okay.
Come
Okay,
on, one
so
more item. One
So
more.
if they could have beaten 4-step in that giant one, in that adult one.
If you are Zephyr right now, you are screaming.
yeah,
Like, you are just shrieking.
Also, Zephyr accidentally getting. No, you need to wait. I believe he went in there too soon.
yeah,
I
he
believe he realized that. Yeah.
We did see that angry shield spam there.
This may be about to receive, because if you go earlier, down, because he could have gotten so many checks here. One of which
Yeah.
could have been Ruto's ladder. No wait, Ruto's ladder has to be Song of Time Lord.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
it could
Unless it's for bomb back.
right. I do always love myself Rule's letter.
Oh no, guys. Oh no,
Zephyr,
you got to use it.
please.
Zephyr, please.
What's the feed?
The fight takes longer than Dodongo.
This reminds me of that the race with Felix and Goomba, where Felix broke all of his sticks on that wolf post and actually had to leave Lost Woods and come back because he had to go get more sticks.
That is a big rip.
Yeah, we were all like, no!
Okay, what do we do now? Any Ponas?
There's GTG!
Oh my god, that's
Go
amazing!
GTG! Go to GTG!
GT, go!
Oh man.
What the? We need iron. We may need iron boots.
Yeah, you rush GTG, that's like what you do here.
That tent has a small key or whatever.
I mean, let me see. Way of the Hero wise, we're still missing 2 Way of the Heroes. If we get a GTG Way of the Hero,
Oh, come on now. Let's hope this one gives them.
Kokiri way of
Cookie
That
Way of
is
the Hero, no way.
There was the
That
hammer.
is probably for
Yeah.
light arrows.
Hammer.
Oh, hammer maybe. Oh, that was our boost
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that was the other
I
hammer
misread that first.
Let's just skip everything now. Will this be the fastest seed in ZSR history?
I
It
think
might be.
120, I think 130, whatever Marco said, I can't remember the specific time.
By the way, I really love that low heart sound from Zephyr.
138, thank you, Cubs. Yeah, ZL might not even be recorded. You might find it somewhere on like Burning Cack or something.
Yeah.
Please don't do chickens now.
Oh,
Please don't do chickens now. Watch
Zeph, are you
chickens
listening to
that
the restream?
nice one.
have- Nice.
Okay. So, you know what I just told you? It may be possible. Bombpack might be on the right side of GTG.
If it
It
is,
isn't logic
then,
now.
yeah, if it is, then that's some Galaxy Brain plays, and it's just a race of execution at that point.
Yeah.
No, because then we would still not have Frutos ladder. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, so yeah, Song of Time could be bait for Rito's Letter. We're still missing a Way of the Hero hint.
Could be
and
bait
we're
for
missing-
Frutos ladder. What? No,
What?
it
Because
doesn't make
Rito's is on
sense.
chickens, I'm telling you.
Frutos is on chickens.
That would be funny, especially since Zephyr did that thing.
Rito's isn't bait. Of course it's bait. It's bait to feed the seed. So people want to watch the world burn. Okay. What do, Zeph? What do?
We might see Fire Temple or going to.
Could see Fire Temple.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be
go
either Forest
Fire
Temple or
Temple.
going to Forest.
There's a high chance that Minuet is vanilla.
Could be.
Yeah.
So because Minuet is vanilla, are you going for the slingshot? To be honest, in this game, I would skip that check there.
Yeah.
I would just watch GTG for that Way of the Hero end. Because you might be wasting just 30 seconds in 1 hour 30 seat.
that is huge, to be honest, in that sort of seat.
I think a big thing here is that you don't know 100% that you could even get to this, because it could be on toilet still. And so you want to make the most of your checks while you're heading there. And PKR got the hook shot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like Zeph is going up to Fire Temple maybe.
He has to go this way if he wants to go to Minuet as well. Could use the shortcut through Guanxi.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's the question, would it be, is this faster or would going to our feet be faster?
I mean, you have hook shot, so maybe he wants to check Bolero, and then maybe do Fire Temple while you're there.
Imagine
Zeph
if
feels like concerning.
and maybe imagine if Bolero would be giving us
Thanks,
send
Zephyr.
us
Thanks.
lullaby.
We appreciate the quality content, Zephyr.
No, thanks for making the hard sound go away.
So what do you guys think our last Way of the Hero is going to be?
Everything is pointing to GTG at the moment.
What hitstones have we seen? And I mean, this could very well be like on Gerudo Valley, Gossip Stone, or something like that, or one of the Hyrule Field ones, because they haven't really checked any of the field grottos.
Yeah. And yeah, Zephyr is gonna make his way over to the forest. Alright, you just keep playing the song then.
That setup, man.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Okay, so what could possibly be? This is Minuet, and we kind of get the picture. And
Nice
Zeph
set.
getting the jump.
Nice. It would be fun if this one was Bolero, because that would make it him go really quickly back to fight and bluff it is.
Well, then at that point, your Sarius has to be pointing to Dancing Darunia.
Sanson.
Oh,
Yeah.
a Sun Song.
So Minnow
Why
is somewhere
not?
else. Interesting.
Yeah, Sun is not very used. But it looks like Zeph's gonna go ahead and just force simple way there.
Yeah, Zephyr definitely knows a lot of consistent setups here.
Zeph has also been practicing a lot for the Challenge Cup stuff.
Yeah, he has.
He made it very far, so...
Yeah.
Paying off.
A lot farther than my prediction said.
I don't remember what my prediction said.
My prediction's gotten like slowly worse. I think mine's ranked number 34 right now.
I think I valued the spike Vegeta very much.
Yeah. Yeah, for Saria's Watson makes sense. Either that or something has to be on Dancing Darunia. Something has to be in Forest. Or it could just be for Logical Forest access. Depending on where Minuet is.
Yeah.
But I would think maybe Lens at that point, because then you'd need to cross Wasteland for maybe Minuet on Requiem or something like that.
Yeah, but if Fruitosada is here, how do you explain yourself the
Fruito's letters.
The way of the hero for
this seed is bored at that point.
some of time.
I'm not even
Yeah.
figure it out.
We need to figure out where the bomb bag would be in this situation.
How about actually considering logic? No, never mind. I was thinking of something, but I got my train of thought messed up completely. I was like, well, maybe it's I was like, bombs are in here, walking hookshot. Just like, need hookshot to get in here.
Yeah.
Then it looks like PKR is maybe going to do the same thing Zeph did, or do Fire Temple, one or the other. Because they both have 200 rupees, so buying a Goron Tunic isn't that far-fetched of an idea.
Yeah. That was a cool way to kill the Dekubaba.
I hate that Dekubaba so much.
Yeah.
I hate it. I think. So what could our last way of the hero? Yeah, it looks like PKR is gonna buy that Goron Tunic again.
Yeah.
Maybe that would make sense. At 4 hearts without bomb bag or well, she has enough shoes.
Yeah, we'll be able to do the quick kill with the Zeus. And yeah, Osa has the first win, so can you set it up in the boss just before the boss room, and yeah, just go through, and as soon as I find the big key, warp back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Song of Storms.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, love that tunic color, by the way.
Fire Temple to start. Looks just as promising as Forest Temple is.
Azurli
Yeah.
is a very nice color. PinkKittyRose just going to the first goal on, telling himself, well, you know what, you see this so jetty, let's just go for this check.
Might as well. Maybe he has the boss
Yeah.
key.
Bosky is just here.
Yeah, get in, get out.
No need to worry with the basement. No.
The wrong one. Yeah.
The wrong one. Right now they have about 46 checks in logic. So they still got they got a lot of stuff they can be doing right now.
There's no reason in this here to go bottom of the well.
No, not yet. Definitely not yet. Especially
First
with
go
no
GTG
logical
and check
bomb.
the right side of the maze.
Especially with no
Yeah.
bombs and no ZL, there's no reason for you to be thinking about GT or bottom of the well right now.
Well, seems like PKR hasn't given up on skulls yet.
Yeah, we don't know what 10 and 20 are, so. So actually the strat that Zeph is doing, actually PKR taught about setting the 4s when and then turning it and then using it to go back.
A little bit surprised that PK didn't do it. Why not use your inventory?
True, but not really. I mean, just set it in front of the Fire Temple boss so that way you can get back a little bit faster.
Yeah. To be fair though, just doing save and reset to get back to the entrance is not too bad in Fire Temple.
True, yeah.
Bait of the well.
Took you long.
No, I get it.
You darn kids with your puns and euphemisms.
They took our jobs, you know.
Oh my god, stop. Got a bet for Rudos yet? You know, I don't know if this warrants a bet yet. Maybe as we start narrowing down and clearing progression.
Yeah, just wait a little bit with it.
Yeah. Oh, strength 2. Oh no.
Ooh. That's actually good because now in case, and because now we can check everything in GTG to see if toilet is a key.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
In case we don't find water slat on the right side.
Yeah, that's actually a really nice find for PKR.
It is a really nice one, yeah.
He is Aura Tunic, that's nice. See, just because you actually have the Zord Tunic doesn't mean anything if it doesn't look.
Hey guys, maybe Song of Time is way of the hero for wallet on the right side in GTG, so you can saw King Zora for water setup.
Oh no! Stop! Stop! No!
You're basically coming me for every single minute going.
That would be so bad. Wallet for Blue Fire. Why stop there? No. Let's hear it.
Let's go even deeper.
Let's go even deeper. Hey, boss, keep it forest.
King Zora
That's
for
nice.
gold scale to get the iron boots.
For Water Temple River Chest. No, stop. Stop.
For lens and center pillar to get hover boots.
Get her boots.
To go into
Oh yeah,
shadow.
that's why. If we could find lens in the right side of. Ooh, nice setup there by. What? Okay, didn't work.
Oh, almost getting the one cycle on the bow.
Yeah. No ground
Yeah,
jump
we
today, guys. Either you push the block or you do the glitches jump. There we go.
Another key.
Yeah.
That's well.
That is fun.
Oh yes, the most. Don't pay attention to our keys and see if we're horrible. Please, gotcha. We know that Pierre has a key.
Yeah.
So
We don't have long shots in case they know pixel shot, and we haven't set up for Pierre at all.
there's boss key. And Pierre, PKR, thinking about it. Yeah, gonna set the 4 as when and then about.
Oh my god, you're far ahead of me. I
Am
said like 2
Yeah.
seconds after you.
Oh,
Yeah, I am tied with him.
well, let me refresh real quick and see if I can get some syncage going on here.
I'm reloading as well.
Make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, I got Zeph opening the falling ceiling chest right now.
No, for me.
121, 122, 120.
Yeah, for some reason I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you.
Wow.
Whoa! Okay,
Now comes the synchronization.
yeah, now comes the synchronization.
Ooh. So we need to talk slowly.
Got you. And PKR.
I've already been on item from Gomo for 20 minutes. Zelda is our Gomo item today.
Foolish locations are broke. Please help. Our actual barren locations are Gruta Fortress.
In Gruta Fortress and Spirit, and our way of deal locations are Dodongo, where we found Boomerang, London Ranch for Song of Time, Hyrule Castle for Saria Song, and Kokiri for Hammer and Lydeos.
See, I would say blame Cubs, but I'm just gonna blame Frank because that's what I was told to do.
Playing Weep game.
Yeah, blame Weep Game. Get your ZSRIIs in chat for that.
Yeah, we are seeing in the bomb show a quick kill here on Vovag. Oh, did PinkKittyRose miscount?
Hey, Strawberry Rose Gun, thank you for the wait.
Raid! Speaking of raid, we'd like to say that we bring you this stream courtesy of Raid Shadow. Because Shadow Temple.
Yeah, well, Vag going down for PKR, no problems. So let's see if we got it. If we get the key, we know we're not hover logs here. If we don't get a key, we know we're not hover log. No worries, so thank you for the wait. And bon appetit.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And there's a key. We're looking pretty good so far.
Yeah.
So a key, that means we maybe hover was locked in Fire Temple.
Maybe. Ooh, which means Lens could come into play here.
Yeah, now we can get 2 songs. We may need none of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a good idea to check it though, just so you can get the... maybe get 7-8 and be in GTG quicker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
There's
Lens.
Lens. Ooh.
So Saria's for Lens. Goomba, you may have been on to something.
Yeah.
And then Hover Boots so you can get Fire Temple. So there's that logical loophole.
I could also just be Requiem, either Vanilla or something like Ziel on Requiem, and Ziel then looking Minuet in Samsung Grave.
We are also only one item away from being able to enter Shadow Temple.
Don't remind me.
Someone has to.
Someone has to, yes. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna cry every time. So it looks like PKR is also heading to Force Temple, but getting caught by the mob.
Has to wait until he turns around.
It could be Minuet on Pro Check as well. Yep. Zarya still with the over 4-6. That's true.
Minuet is on either of these two checks that are coming that we know are Force Logic.
Uto's first Breath of the Wild check? Yes, possible.
Oh no.
Well, it gets harder and harder for that to be the case.
True.
Because... Hey, where's my stream going? Okay, there it is back.
There are resynchronizing.
Was something on Phantom Ganon?
I
not that
didn't see any.
So Zephyr now needs to do Fire Temple, while PinkKittyRose needs to do Forest Temple. Or Zephyr could just say fuck it and go to GTG.
Go to GTG. The seed is screaming.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, seems like he's going fire. So we're not getting new information here for a while.
Yep. So we're gonna switch it over to our state-mandated nap time, where they're both just gonna do whatever everyone else has been doing. And
Anyone knows some good jokes?
anyone know? Yeah, anyone know any good jokes? Not any puns? I swear if it's puns, we're gonna have problems.
Do you have any particular subject?
Trains.
Exclamation mark joke. Please help. Yeah, we just barely escaped 2 Force Temples.
Yeah.
What's Link's favorite brand of those? Lever 2000. I don't get that. Oh no, honestly, I don't get it.
You want to joke?
You want to
Ice
joke,
Cavern?
Ice Cavern?
Ice Cavern is the meta.
My
My
boss
performance
yelled
is
at me. The boss yelled at me the other day. You got to be the worst train driver in history. How many trains did you derail last year? I said, can't say for sure. It's hard to keep track.
Oh no. No. No.
Can someone explain Mars Jenka joke to me, please?
Which joke?
The one for Mars Jenka.
There's a brand of soap called Lever 2000.
Yeah, I thought it was Lever 2000.
So now it's Lever 2000.
Okay.
Okay.
What did I say about terrible puns, everyone?
When did Polly change his name?
We have an identity crisis here. Ceiling might not be the greatest, but it's up there.
Yeah. Yeah, Zephyr also going for that Goron tunic.
I also love the fact that probably even Marco would buy the Goron tunic in this seed. Not sure, how fast can you kill Vovagi here with Worm Shoes?
Pretty
Are
quick,
32
dude.
seconds enough?
I mean, yeah, but you gotta count for it flying around and then falling into.
That is a nice way to see that heart piece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Service was great, okay, but the reception was great.
Wait, where was the London entry of the end? Did both runners get that?
Yes, I think so.
I want to say yes.
Also, I love that hook shotting into the valley here by PinkKittyRose.
I think we're in 2 as well, so...
It wasn't how it cast and so it was well, okay.
Ah.
Because I really don't understand why. What? Zephyr, stop abusing.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop!
Big Goron.
The big Goron hint right next to the Goron.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Interesting enough, PinkKittyRose did not get that because PinkKittyRose turned in the Big Goron item instead.
Yeah.
And Zeph is gonna get Song of Storms here.
Yeah, well, this is Jet, and we only need one more combat item, and we have one more Virgin Way of the Hero hint. Well, Song of Time, leading to something,
Yeah.
which we don't have an explanation yet.
Not at all. Letters, probably Song of Time locked. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. We'll have to check Luna dancing to know for sure.
But so far, we don't have a bomb pack. Logically, it could be the first bomb pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see. So what is up on the Zelda Speedruns schedule? Upcoming event.
Have we already gone so far with this seed that we are gonna look at the schedule?
I mean, like I said, this is state mandated.
I mean, if you want to go there,
Yeah, of course. Let's hear it.
well, tomorrow, well, actually, right now, not that I want to. If you'd like to say maybe pull up a Khadgar on ZSR 3, we've got a Link to the Past vanilla all dungeon restricted major glitch match going on right now between Zero Rush and Apathy Duck.
Ooh.
That sounds good.
Coming up tomorrow, we've got a couple Minish Cap rando match mid-afternoon. Some more Link to the Past all dungeon, and then you know what? If I can, I might as well. This isn't exactly ZSR, but you know, we know a lot. We're all here for Ocarina of Time. We all like sitting watching Ocarina of Time, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, this little channel, you may not have heard of it. Games Done Quick. They're running this. They're running a small charity marathon this weekend for corona relief done quick.
For coronavirus.
Yeah, literally. So, couple guys you may never heard of, Fant and Urban Yeti. Somebody.
What?
They
Don't know them.
they
Oh.
managed to get a co-op run into a GDQ finally.
Well,
So
that's exciting.
That will be tomorrow. It's scheduled currently tomorrow evening, somewhere around 6:30 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So, please come enjoy our stuff, and if you want to throw up a Khadgar or multi-link for watch whatever hell it is that they'll end up doing. God knows, there's got to be somewhat of a curated seed there, but please feel free to join us and GDQ for a little bit of charity tomorrow.
That is basically midnight then for us Europeans.
Yes. Be somewhere around 11 it'll probably be on. 23 UTC, I should say.
Mhm. So Zeph getting his silver gauntlets here. In the meantime, Fire Temple. Already happy about that find.
Mel, if you can't wait, I can't wait to see the support channels this weekend. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Shoot me now.
Yeah, I saw the conversations you guys were having. I was like, thank God my name's not Red.
I could change that for this weekend.
Oh, I bet you could.
We should have told Zeph that if he loses, he has to join the setup team, support team.
Nah, I threatened him bad enough, saying he'd have to commentate the NA week tomorrow or Saturday. That was enough for him.
User join support.
Mel, I think Mel's got the right idea right there.
Yeah, loser join support.
But yeah, looking back to ZSR, some more Minish Cap Rando this weekend on Saturday. Some more All Dungeons, our Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time Rando weekly races. Saturday evening, we have a Zelda 2 Randomizer tourney race. If you haven't seen that one before, Zelda 2 is crazy enough by itself. To see it with Rando is insane. Then, the Tournament of Doom we're going to call for, the Curse Tournament, the Multi-World Tournament. We have our Losers Bracket Finals match scheduled 9 a.m. Saturday morning at the same time as the EU Weekly.
I thought Sunday.
Sunday, excuse me, yes. Along with the EU Weekly, a little special, some scrub named Trez said he's going to join the race.
What?
Yeah, he sounds like a scrub. Like.
Yeah. And
I don't even know who that is.
some other scrub named Diov might also be on Restream with him.
Ooh. Yeah, hopefully someone rolls them a really nice, easy.
Zeph having some small problems here with... Ouch!
This is just abuse.
Oh.
But no, yeah, that multi-world tournament, I've been referring to this match that's coming up as the Holy Match, because Juke Fan Club and anime was a mistake. So for me, this is the Holy Match.
I mean, there's still a match or two beyond that, so,
Well, yes, but the state of anime is at stake here.
You mean it was a mistake?
No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I think anime was a mistake is what you're trying to say.
No, I'm not.
It certainly sounds like it.
Look at chat, help me out. Get me some DSR II, please. Can't do this on my own.
I can't believe that didn't summon ATZ. I was half expecting it to.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, a shutter and yelling happens. Man, Cubs. Well, you heard him. I don't have the ability to do so, but...
Fortunately, I have the
let's
ability to
see,
ban, so,
Getting the
yeah.
key? Not immediately safe quitting.
I guess gonna check the other stuff on this floor.
Mm.
Going away.
So to interrupt you, but we also have a match going on. Yeah. Turns out the best of the best are Canadian. Yeah, fun fact for everyone that didn't hear today, we there's the bomb bag.
Bomb like bombs!
Okay. This gives Zephyr a lot of important information that PinkKittyRose is missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Zeph, is it possible that Song of Time can now still be bait for anything? I don't believe so.
Well, because these were bomb block bombs. You have to...
Yeah.
Were they bomb blocked?
I believe so. Are they? Did we get a key in the bombable room?
I would need to watch the VOD for that. Didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hover
I
boots
believe
are
we did.
logically required, but we had lens in first temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't counting the keys either.
I believe we got about already 3 keys before even entering.
Yeah, let's
I believe you got 3 keys before even entering the big lava room.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think it had that. Yeah.
Now the bombable wall had a key in it.
But was that key required?
Yeah, I mean, yes, because... No, sorry, yeah, that was right. Yeah, because Zeph has 0 keys right now.
Yes, but Zeph also used 1 key too much.
Oh yeah,
How mu-
that's true.
Yeah, but, and that key was well, he used the last key on the on the door before the bow lock check.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
so
did.
that technically may not have been, that may be logical bomb bag.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting seed if so.
Yeah.
Rush GGG. ZeldaSpeedRuns rating with a party of 95. What is up?
Woohoo! Hello, Raiders. How did the match go?
So to quickly recap for everyone who have come, we have basically been in 1 item away from Gomo now in about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think we're on world record pace, because they'd have to be...
Yeah, fun fact, you could in your first adult, you could have full cleared fire, Dodongo, and forest. If they had gone, if they had done what Zephyr almost had done.
Yeah.
And as the bot is saying, Challenge Cup is ran on 5.1. We just started with 5.1 and decided it'd probably be easier on everyone if we just finished with 5.1.
Hmm.
And also, we're trying to stay consistent with the S3 tournament, and since they're still running on 5.1, here we are. Riley, where were you like 5 minutes ago when I was getting heckled about anime? I could have used that Hulu. You know, actually, we're missing a Watt hint.
They say that anime wasn't.
Like, fight me.
Well, look
And
at
there's
that,
Zelda's
Zelda.
Lullaby.
Yeah, that is an
Fire
interesting
Time was
one.
knocking Zelda's lullaby. Which we
That
may not
does-
need.
Yeah, we still not need it, but that bottomed well though.
Yeah, that bottom of the well, though.
We don't need the
bait-
bottom of the
that
well.
bait- That bait of the well, rather.
Fate of the
Yeah.
well.
So we are needing 1 more item. We know Song of Time is way of the hero and Zephyr. Oh, it's checking Prelude, okay.
Bolero.
That is
Zephyr does not
funny
have his fire
because-
medal marked yet, please. Star or Mario? I don't know.
I'm gonna pick a star.
Yeah, I think Star is tracking Zeph.
Thank you.
Here.
Yeah, shout out to our 2 trackers today, Mr. Mario and Star 1460 14681. Thank you so much for helping us out.
Yeah, Song of Time is an unfulfilled Wath, and most likely it may have letter behind it, and that's our last item.
Yeah.
Good, yeah,
Toilet.
Toilet is a nightmare. That
Yeah. It's just a question of where those iron boots are, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. I think should have rushed GTG long ago.
Well, I don't agree with Zephyr here at all. I would wash the toilet as quick that GTG as quick as possible here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's very possible that Iron Boost is just sitting there waiting for us.
Yeah, but I will say it does kind of play out because they did get Strength 2 in Fire Temple, so they're going to be able to clear out GT.
And I guess it's where that is. Yeah, it's probably Song of Time locked.
Yeah, Song of Time is Way of the Hero, and we haven't found anything. And
Yeah, so
been
there's a
Minuet.
Minuet. So Saria was Way of the Hero to get the lands.
Yep.
This is so bullshit.
Yeah,
it
this
is.
logic is spaghetti.
So, okay, just to explanation. Twilight Chess game has the hovers, and hovers are probably required to beat Fire Temp. And we have a Saria song Way of the Hero. So you can get lands in Forest Temple. So you can get hover boots. Hover boots on Twilight Chess game, so you can beat Fire Temple, which then unlocks Minuet. And here, PinkKittyRose is doing what I would do in this case, definitely, and that is just wash that GTG hint. Whereas, Song of Time hint.
Yeah.
And we're still missing a Way of the Hero, and so that could be GTG.
There are 5 checks in the game that are locked behind Song of Time. Plus possibly middle of the maze. Depending on key layouts. Yes, no islands for toilet, but you have to check first if Song of Time is locking it directly.
Yeah. It seems like Zephyr is also heading this way now.
Yeah. Seems like they're both kind of in sync with each other at this point.
They're each in each other's mind.
Oh no.
We did have a Baron hint here, so we are not gonna see PinkKittyRose or Zephyr do anything in Gudo's Fortress, so we're just gonna go into GTD.
Yeah.
And the right side of GTG maze is Song of Time locked if there is a key anywhere behind it. Either on toilet or on the white side itself.
Yeah, and
Then you
PKR
always
also
need
does
Song
not
of
have...
Time.
PKR doesn't have bomb bag, so may not know the bomb here.
Yeah.
PKR dipped right before that bomb chat. But still gonna rush that right side. Which is the smart thing to do.
Yeah, just gonna bring out those bomb shoes to deal with the BMO. That was very rude of that lizard foot.
Yeah. Kind of a jerk.
No, Zephyr has the and PKR doesn't. So she has to get the chicken in river. Yeah, unless you get Serenade.
Yeah, can't you just go to Lake Hylia?
Another key.
Woohoo.
Yeah, woohoo. Hooray.
No, not there. And there it is! In go mode!
There's go mode.
1 minute
128 away.
1 hour 28 minutes.
GG.
Yeah,
So what
GG
I'm hearing
on
is that if they rushed CTG a lot sooner, they could have been done way earlier.
Yeah, we could have seen the VR they did if they did that.
And so this has immediately become a race of execution.
Yeah.
And with Jabu left, there's not much execution to race for.
Where the oh, okay, so PinkKittyRose is hoping to get Serenade here.
That would be really nice. But getting CL it's not too bad.
Yeah. At least
why is she not in go mode?
So can take
She doesn't
that
have
way.
bombs. technically.
Well, it's PinkKittyRose. I don't think it matters at that point.
There's no need for bombs anymore anyway.
Yeah, the bombs were technically required to be able to do the dongo.
Yeah, that song chain really hurt Zeph here.
Yeah.
But you can just imagine. No, Chew Bowling has not been done, but it doesn't matter. We're in go mode.
Yeah.
Yes.
Imagine if Zephyr didn't go for the Sun Song, then
Yeah.
this would have been really tight.
Yeah, like I said, literally, so at about 40 minutes in, they were one item from go mode. At about 40 minutes. It was ridiculously quick.
Yeah.
And, like I say, I just imagine Zeph just screaming. Like, at that point, because you're an item away and you're just scared to death about where that is.
Yeah. Immediately just saving and quitting here.
Yeah, immediate save quit, get out. Personally, I would have warped to Graveyard and then save quit. Because you got to
Yeah.
save quit, get out, save quit, and then do.
Yeah. So it's roughly 1 hour, 1 minute and 50 seconds between them.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing
That's
this
just
without
because
bombs.
they've checked both checks instead of watching GTG.
So, yeah, bombs are already in logic. They were in Fire Temple. So they are logic. They're in logic right now.
Yeah.
The only thing that's not logical so far is the way they beat Fire Temple, but they can logically get the hover boots. So, yeah, they're 100% logic right now. This is just a jet seed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, what's that last waft? I have no... And I don't think we will ever find out. Because they're not going to check hints or anything. They're just going to rush Jabu and then beat the seed.
Unless someone of us would go and look at it afterwards, but because we still have access to it through the race chat.
Yeah. There's a lot of small things that may end up costing Zeph the race. There was chasing the song chain, a couple off checks here and there, and then yeah, getting those bombs. It's just a couple of small things.
This seed has been incredible. You see, it's basically throwing everything at you at the beginning to go early adult. Then early adult, you can do Fire Temple, Dodongo, and Forest Temple. And then go back to Child with the hammer. With the boomerang. And then you will probably get Song of Time, and then you're like, hey, let's go back. Let's do Deco Tree and then go back to check GTG.
Yeah.
So and then you're basically good for hitting Jabu and comboing.
Yeah, as chat's saying, this is a very unhealthy seed. They're with 4 cards and they're getting ready to go fight Ganon.
Wait, you only have 4 hearts.
They only have 4 hearts.
Yeah, they do. They're gonna get to 1-hit KO'd from Iron Knuckles and Ganon.
Yeah, they're just gonna go mode Jabu, so there's not much of a chance for either of them to get some.
Vanilla boss container.
So yeah, execution is actually going to be very crucial when it comes down to it.
Yeah. I would imagine that we would see them setting up Frost Wind at the top of the tower just in case they would drop.
Oh yeah, because one wrong hit could be the difference here. Ganondorf doesn't hit hard, but Ganon...
Yeah, and you can suddenly get Ganon to spin around, and that is when we enter the danger zone.
Yeah. And like chat's saying, like just mega flip again.
Yeah, why don't they think of that?
Yeah, why don't they think of that? Just bomb hover over to Ganon's castle and win the scene. It's been done like 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, PKR got ZL because it was on Burning Cat. So, interestingly enough, we actually didn't have to set foot in any of our 3 stone dungeons.
It certainly has been interesting aspect of that, yeah.
Yeah, Goron Tunic was on 50, and they got a wallet freely available, so... Yeah, the wallet was in Lost Woods. So do you guys think we're gonna see a death again in here?
I don't want to say it, but I wouldn't be surprised by it. It is as we have said, one little mistake and you are gonna get one hit KO'd.
Yeah. Like, especially at this point, you either have to feel really far ahead or...
Yeah, I can imagine both of them like it being like, I might be 4 minutes behind.
Let's see. Jet Seed's lame, I know, right? We were running a action-packed seed, but this is what happens when you mix anime and Zooter. This seed is the result.
Yeah.
Yeah, try and keep spoilers about S3 match kind of out of the comments. Some people may want to watch the VOD later.
Begin to think people didn't believe me when I said 5 minutes stop means jet seat. Sorry, my words.
Yeah, I'm still a little skeptical. I don't know. Hour 36 go mode. I don't know.
PKR throwing Ruto at 136.45 to Zoa Zephyr.
Yeah.
There's PKR's racing. Yeah, basically, it's down to execution at this point. They're both in go mode. 4 hearts, though, like we've been saying, is the scary part here.
Yeah, they're really scary against the Iron Knuckles.
Yeah.
One hit, you're dead. One swing of that giant axe.
Yeah, right now
And they
they
don't-
are basically flies.
Yeah, and they don't have BGS either.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this makes it even more fun.
Have small problems here on the last tentacle.
Oh, really? We
Did you see they actually might? You can get one easily here in Jabu.
Yeah, I can see that happen, but they didn't decide to go for it.
PKR didn't, Zeph made. Zeph might go for it. It costs you a little bit of time, but having to go up will cost you way more time.
Yeah, it would. A nice throw there by PKR as well.
So, yeah, Zeph is about exactly 2 minutes behind. to OoTR at 1:38.45, while PinkKittyRose did it at 1:36.45, so 2 minutes difference there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for Zephyr to catch up. PinkKittyRose had a very good execution so far, and will probably be the Canadian representative in our finals match.
Yeah.
It's coming down to it. One thing I've noticed is that this gap is slowly starting to widen. Because first it was a minute 15, then a minute 30, and now it's almost 2. This gap is slowly starting to widen.
Yeah, PKR is running on all cylinders at the moment.
Yeah. Even the slightest miscalculation from the staff could be detrimental. Getting a piece of the heart, trying to get all those extra. Oh no, Zephyr.
Oh,
Goes down. This room has tilted me so many times in the past.
When this is all over, we have to ask Zeph why he was throwing for condiment.
and there, PinkKittyRose having the last medallion at 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Yep. Not like this.
It almost looked like Zephyr was gonna fall down there.
So PinkKittyRose now has a small problem, and that is how do they get back to our market since they have neither Prelude nor Serenade. PinkKittyRose seems to be opting to go to Lake.
Yeah, I can see that. Talk to the
Yeah,
owl.
Lake and then the Owl. Yeah, they have Nocturne, which would, I believe, be the fastest.
Yeah, depending on time of day, but they have Sunsong, so
Yeah.
not really too punishing going this way at all.
That is
Just
Back on Korea 4 is also great, yep.
yeah.
Yeah, PinkKittyRose is playing on both of them are playing on Bismarck.
Yeah.
You can see that because of the FPS
Yeah.
in the top left.
Alright, so what does everyone think our final time is going to be here? So we're getting ready to see both our runners go to Ganon.
It is gonna come down to execution.
Zeph having 5 hearts immediately the superior person.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That one
So
extra
he
heart.
can survive one hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see
And
both
one heart
players
can-
grabbing those.
One heart container may make the difference.
Oh yeah. That is the difference between life and death, honestly, when it comes to certain enemies.
Yeah.
So let's see, Zeph seems to be safe quitting. No? Playing Nocturne?
Bundle of arrows and lags.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not only the fact that you might die, but also the psychological effect, like Namara is pointing out. Yeah, you have all the medallions. You're in go mode.
Yeah. I mean, effectively, you have to treat it like you're basically at this point. Like any hit could kill you. Is how
Yeah,
you have
it really could. You have to play calm now. The jitters is starting to build up now. So yeah.
And like I was saying before, at this point you're either feeling because like they both put off GTG, so you're either feeling
No,
really
there are no
behind.
fairies in Potsvin's Requiem, but they are fairies. There's like an alcove under the bridge. Before you go to Ganon's tower, where there are squabs that are selling you potions and ammo refills, and there are also a lot of fairies flying there.
PKR's not taking the fairies.
Yeah.
Just going up there. Okay. You have to be really confident in your execution.
Yeah.
And we'll see if it pays off. This is pretty monk ass, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that is the only motive we found today. Surprisingly.
This has been a jet seed, all in all.
Absolutely. Welcome to the one-hit KO castle.
Hey, welcome to the Tower of Power.
The Tower of Horror.
The Tower of Horror. Hey, execution's playing off, but this next room is gonna be it.
Yeah.
One hit is all it takes in this room.
This is where boys becomes men.
Let's see. This is gonna be the room. Choose Strat Knuckles. I mean, you have 13 Strat. You have 13 Knuckles.
Yeah.
What?
PinkKittyRose is
Oh my
just
god, this is
playing
fucking
defensively
intense.
here.
Yeah, this is intense. Okay. Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can effectively stun
And
them.
first one down. Okay, so. Not dying yet. Okay. Another hit. Another hit. Another hit. Okay, and
You can just effectively
lost the weight and.
There we
There it
Ooh.
is.
Well, that's
Alrighty.
now it's probably one. No. In the okay scenario,
Don't
Yes.
forget, we'll have Ganon.
yes, now the chance is pretty low for PKR to throw this.
Yeah.
Because PKR's got really solid Ganon execution, so. And looks like she's not gonna throw forwards or anything, just gonna go straight up to face him. Or unless put it right outside the door, but we'll see.
She wants to keep as much magic as possible for a potential screw up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Wins. Everyone messes up, but right now you're not one of those times.
One accident and rest in peace.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A loss here could cost you the race. A death here could cost you the race.
Yeah, none of our runners know that they're actually behind. How close this is.
Oh no, Zeph.
Huh?
Got
Don't
hit
lose
by
your
the-
horse now.
Yeah,
Okay.
now you're-
The one-hit KO DS one now.
Good.
No hard tops. Too bad. Okay.
You're
PKR going for bottle strats.
I'm setting up the quick kill here on Ganondorf.
Come on.
And did she get it?
Yep.
Yes!
There we go.
Oh!
One cycle
nice.
Master Sword. Nicely done.
One, man.
Oh, Zephyr got hit.
Oh, Zeph gets the jump strike against him.
Yeah, it's ever 2 hearts. It doesn't matter if he has 2 or 4.
Yeah. As long as you're alive, that's all that matters here.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's time for the pig.
It's time for the pig. Alright, so we're gonna have a sub 2 hour seed.
They really have to be worried in this scene.
I'm not surprised that Zephyr is also going for one knuckles at a time.
Yeah, hell no, you got a link to the Challenge Cup Discord?
What?
Link to the Challenge Cup Discord?
Sure.
That's a nice horse that being dropped by one of our knuckles for Zephyr, so not one KO anymore for him.
Luckily. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to join the Challenge Cup Discord that was just posted.
Ooh.
A lot of fun. Maybe some stuff to come in the future. You may have to just join and find out for yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Star.
Yeah, make sure to sign up so you can join the next season.
Oh, guys, yeah. Alright, it's coming down to it. 5 more hits. Let's count them down.
Yeah.
1,
One. Ha ha ha.
2,
Ha ha ha.
3,
I'm not gonna do that.
4,
4. One more.
5.
There we go.
Alright, he's down. Alright, guys, get your GG ready in chat. Because we are about to have ourselves some bacon.
And with that, PKR is finishing this jet seat. in exactly. Oh my god, I always forget how long this cutscene is.
Ridiculously long.
1 hours 49 minutes and 1 second.
149.01. GG's PKR.
GG
And
indeed.
it looks like Zeph is paused and may not finish. You
Yeah.
gonna reach
Not
out
too
to
bad.
them for an interview?
Oh no, it's just.
Yeah.
He just said GG
Yeah, GG.
in. I mean, when you're not finishing here, when are you finishing a seat, you're losing.
Yeah. I see the comment that PinkKittyRose is made in the race and I can't blame her at all.
Oh my-
Give me like a minute for my heart to stop pounding.
Yeah. Ridiculous jet scenes.
They also wonders why all of her tournament races are jet seats.
Yeah.
I mean, at the beginning, if we were there at the very beginning of the Challenge Cup in the group phase, every second seat was all dungeons for Nocturne.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
had one of our races actually ended up taking 5.5 hours. That was the longest seed that we had. But we also had one race that was, I think it was like 14 seconds apart. It was ridiculously.
That was a really good thing.
Yes. Really close races. This challenge got a minute. Insanely close packaging and everything about it. Yeah, 7 seconds, thank you. And who this be? PKR.
Yeah, she's gonna join us in just a second.
Okay, I can breathe normally now. Let's go.
GG.
Why was I in an Oko situation at the very end of a semifinal seat?
So, how was that after your seat earlier today? Better?
In a way, that was faster. Oh,
This one really was a jet seat, eh?
about as fast as it gets, yeah. Jeez.
So yeah, you can thank Cubs for this seed, ironically.
Needless to say, that is a new PB for standard rule settings for me.
I'm not surprised, to be honest, but that's
It's like we'll just skip the sub 2 and go straight to the sub 150 because this seed was that nuts.
Yeah. So what was your thought process when around 40 minutes in you were literally in item to go mode?
Pretty much somewhere along the lines of, great, Song of Time is way the hero, but there's still the Lens of Truth bomb bag situation as to what could be in G2G maze.
Yeah, actually your bomb bag wasn't locked.
Where was it, anyways?
It was
the
in,
other side of Fire Temple Maze.
Yeah, you warped out before hitting your bomb bag.
It might have helped slightly on Volvagia, but I don't know if it would have saved time overall, because I'd have to cross the whole boulder room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, give it up for Zephyr for 152.16.
Only 3 minutes apart.
GG.
I was feeling so bad, because it was a jet seat. I screwed up the early game so bad, skipped on missing slingshot game, and then I couldn't get the jump in Stars River, and But I don't know if it would have saved time
logic
overall,
is-
because I'd have to cross the whole boulder room.
Yeah.
But it was great. I loved it.
By the way,
GG,
give it up for Zephyr for
I like how it most
152.16.
likely wanted you to go get the Lens of Truth from Forest Temple so you could stag your hover boots and treasure chest game so you could finish Fire Temple.
Yep, that is exactly
I
what it
promise
was.
that
That's why
just-
Saria's was way the hero.
It was a jet seat. I screwed up
Yeah,
the game
which
so
means
bad,
that
skipped on missing
Minuet
slingshot game,
must
that I
have
couldn't get the
been
jump in Stars
either
River.
Requiem Spot or actually no, because then either Requiem Spot or
Man,
any of them.
the
really.
logic in this scene was.
They're all unlocked.
I
But
believe it was
great.
I loved it. Every second of it.
I like how
yeah,
it
Minuet was
most
totally
likely
brave.
wanted you to go get the Lens of Truth from
I
Forest
still
Temple
needed
so you
the
could stag your hover
hover
boots
boots though,
and
so
treasure chest
Cops,
game
are you
could
there?
finish
Could
Fire
you mute the
Temple.
stream?
Yep, that is exactly what it was. That's why Saria's was way the hero.
yeah,
That's
which
for
means
simple
that
access.
Minuet must have
It's
been
ridiculous. So I'll ask
either
you the same
Requiem
question,
Spot.
Zeph, that I asked PKR. 40 minutes in, you're literally an item from go mode. How are you feeling?
Well, I don't know. At this point, I just feel so stupid for not rushing GTG. Like, I probably shouldn't have wasted time grabbing songs.
Yeah, you will need to be surprised by that, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, it was honestly just a bunch of small things like added up over.
and then I guess I went and I got the slingshot, but that was kind of on the way back up to Forest.
Yeah, PKR didn't grab the slingshot.
But I don't know, man. I was freaking out when it was like 2 items from Go Mode, and I needed what the hell did I need? I needed Rudo's letter and Hookshot, I think. And then I find it doing finishing 3 song, and I'm like, what do I do? Like, where, what? Like, I have so much to do. I have so many progression dungeons to do. I have so many things open to me. I'm also wondering where the hell ZL is, just in case I need it, but I didn't think that it was.
Why do you need
required.
ZL?
I ended up snagging ZL just to get to Jabu faster.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, as soon as I got Rudo's letter, I was like, I really hope that the one thing that would have given me the win in this race was doing River early to get that bow. But I don't know how PKR normally routes, because I normally don't do that. I normally don't do early adult to early River.
I will tell you guys that your routing was almost exactly the same the entire time. There were just slight divergences. So the first one was PKR completely ignored CAC and went straight up to Death Mountain while you did the Graveyard and everything. And then you swapped, and PKR did Graveyard while you did Mountain. And then you converged again. Go ahead, tell it.
We did also have the fact that PinkKittyRose, or one of you didn't pick up the weird egg in me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you guys kind of were aligned back together, and then PKR went Fire Temple first, where Zeph went Forest Temple first. And then you guys swapped back around again.
Nice.
And literally, you guys were within a minute of each other in GTG, getting your Go Mode item, and you guys both rushed, and it just became a race of execution at that point.
Dang, I lost
What
3
were you
minutes.
thinking when you found the hookshot in Lost Woods, Seth?
I don't know. I actually thought. Wait, where was it? It was one of the business groups,
Lost
right?
Woods squaps. The Force Meadow.
I actually thought to just skip. Oh, wait, no, did I do that after? No, I didn't do that after I did Saria. I was thinking actually to skip Saria at that point.
Ooh, okay.
Like, to skip all of SFM because I was only Rudo's letter away. And I'm like...
And hookshot.
But yeah, like, when I got the hook shot, I was like, I only need Rudo's letter. And I should have just followed what I thought and what I knew, like, would lead me to something because of the Song of Time, Way of the Hero. I was like, okay, this is either for GTG or for Water Temple. Chances are it's for GTG. And so, like, I had that thought in my head, and then, like, even, like, after I finished Fire, I think I typed in my chat that I was thinking I'll do Field and then GTG, and I'm like, why would I waste time doing Field when I know that this is a Way of the Hero? Like, this Song of Time is pointing to something.
Yes.
And it wasn't Frogs 2, so I mean, it could either be Water Temple, like something in deep water or whatever, or something in GTG. And I had silver gauntlets, I had everything to complete it except for the toilet, so I would have been able to figure it out.
Yeah.
So, one thing to note is we did actually need Saria, since she's the one that gave us a bonus song.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. That would have fucked me then.
So, one thing that I found funny, and it was probably one of my favorite highlights of this thing, because I was kind of watching both of you three. And Zeph went and got hookshot. Was like, huh, this is convenient. And then got up and found the Kokiri way of the hero and just stared at it for a second. And it's like, oh shit, it's convenient.
Right? Especially since it's version 5.1. It's like, hammer, light arrows, boom. Nice
Yeah,
Midos.
No way.
Yeah. Huh. Good to know.
Like, yeah. Oh, really?
Wonder what the fifth one was.
No clue.
Yeah, I never found it.
You guys
Isn't
were missing
exactly a
Baron
lot of
and Way of the
options.
Hero.
I only had one Baron, I think, too.
Yeah, I think PKR found the other one, but your Barons were Grid of Fortress and Spirit Mountain.
Oh, Fortress would have been nice, but I guess it didn't really matter. I was freaking out in Fire Temple, because I knew that Pierre had a small key, and I was like, shit, this is gonna be a pain in the ass to try and route in getting Scarecrow at some point. And like the entire time, I'm getting like so many keys, and I'm like, okay, this is looking all right. Maybe we don't need that key. And then I don't know if PKR dipped as soon as she got the boss key.
She didn't even pick up the bomb
Yeah.
bag.
Oh, okay.
We had so many bomb shoes that I just chucked a few in Fulvagia. Didn't chuck quite enough since I missed a couple, but it still worked.
Fair enough. Yeah, because the very next check was a bomb bag.
I
And then
heard just like,
you're-
ah.
And then you're hard locked by Volv. And then it was funny because I beat Volvagia and it was a key. And I just stared at it, and then I stepped into the blue warp, and then I typed in my chat, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I should have picked that up. I was like, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, one thing I mentioned that I always find really interesting with jet seeds like this is, so you guys were sub 2 hour, and you were 100% in logic to beat your seed.
Yeah.
Like, when it was all said and done, you had all of your means to get everything. You didn't have to really go out of your way to go to water or Spirit of Shadow.
This was the most early adult of early adulty seeds. Unless you did 3-song and went to GTG immediately, then went straight back to Child to do Jabu, I guess.
Oh yeah, like if you guys would have rushed GT, probably would have seen it.
Yeah.
Finish time.
The world record wouldn't have been contested in this seed.
Yeah. Anyone have any
That's-
other questions or comments about anything?
The Lens of Truth was actually quite a relief. Just being able to check that off the list of possible date items for GTG let me know. Okay, screw the field. Just go. Just go.
So Hell Knight, we talked earlier. This is best 2 of 3, right?
I don't know if I could go through another one of that.
Well, off we go.
That would be too much. I was so scared in Ganon's Castle, like 5 hearts. I'm like,
Four.
yeah. So I picked up the heart or the heart piece off of Baronade, and it turned out to be my 4th one, so it gave me an extra heart. So I'm like, sweet, I won't get one shot now.
I was an Oko situation the whole time. It's just like, I am not fighting 2 of these Iron Knuckles. I mean, Dark Nuts at once, or whatever. Just no. One at a time.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, God. And then Ganon got away from me once, and I'm just like, roll!
Just get away.
But so at this point, Zeph, unfortunately, this marks the end of your journey in the Challenge Cup. You made it 3 rounds further than I thought you would do.
Is there? I haven't been following. Is there no 3rd place game?
Yes, there is. Oh yeah, I forgot. There is a 3rd place game. So yeah, for 3rd place, you'll be facing Sora and Zupao. So
I still gotta
No.
play.
Oh,
Yes, surprise, you do.
I still have to
Yeah.
play another match. Ugh,
Yep,
Yeah.
you got one more.
damn it.
We are not letting you go that easily.
Hold on, can I call my bookie? I think Zeph's gonna throw.
Oh no.
Alright, we wouldn't be able to play video games after this anyways, because we both would have had to play a game.
Yeah. We're not done yet.
Curses! Foiled again.
Oh man.
Someday, Doom Eternal, someday.
I gotta say that is like the worst feeling though. As soon as you start the dwarf fight and you see the dot done, like
yeah.
that just sucks so much as a racer. Like I was feeling so good about this because I didn't feel like I made any huge, like, terrible mistakes. And then as soon as I see that, I'm like, why did I go for the songs? Why did I do this? You know, maybe if I routed this differently.
Yeah,
It's just
that
so
was something
frustrating.
we were talking about. Is especially in a season, you either feel pretty good about yourself or you're feeling screwed at this point.
Yeah.
I
Like I was
can't take it.
at that point when I was in Ganon's castle, I'm just like, I hope that there wasn't another bow, and that PKR didn't do early river at any point. Like I'm like, that's the only thing that's gonna save me at this point because I had that bow so early.
Yeah.
And everything else just like made sense, and you were just like pretty much in a straight line for this seed.
Yeah, the seed was ridiculously linear.
I can't take the Ganon's Castle climbing 1v1s. I just throw my mouse over to the other screen and block the RRC so I don't have to look at it.
Yeah.
Well, with that, GG, both of you. It's one hell of a seed that you both navigated through. Please give both of our runners a follow. Well, follow Pink's main account, PinkKittyRose, and then give Zephyr a follow as well. Big thank you to our two trackers today, because God knows we couldn't do this without them.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Mario and Star1468. And then, of course, Hell Knight, Lunar, and Angels on comms. Thank you very much for doing that so that I could play my Weed game and not pay attention.
Oh no,
You're welcome.
Paused the seed, so
Not gonna lie, I thought we'd be here at least another hour, so I have no idea what to do now. Any final thoughts before we head on out for the night?
Make sure to check the other semi-final match in the weekend.
When is that? I had it up earlier. Saturday or Sunday, I think it is.
it's Saturday.
That's Sora versus Supal, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Oh.
Sora versus Zupal.
Oh, it's gonna be good. Better watch that
Oh, no,
one.
sorry. Yeah, 3 p.m. Yeah.
Okay, so Zephyr, you
Yo,
gotta
what's up?
take the third place match so we can just have Canadians all around, okay?
Oh no.
I'll do my best.
I don't know. Sora gave a pretty rousing speech the other day. I think I'm kind of behind that. Sora said that they fight for America and anime. I like that sentiment a lot.
I'm not really much of an anime fan, so I
Oh,
guess I'm the
no.
villain here.
Oh, no. Don't make me root against you. I've heard.
Yeah, if you guys want to check that, that is on the Twitch channel called the Silver Gauntlets. So make sure to check that one out.
I want to say thank you for the ZeldaSpeedRuns for giving us 2 hours on your channel. I heard we need to go now.
I mean, we're good. If we got more, I'd figure we're all ready for the next seed, right? Salty run back? A few minutes?
5 minutes to recuperate, and then we'll come back.
Oh god. Please
But no,
no more
I think
chat
we're
seats
good.
for a little while.
Just once more, like to plug the Ocarina of Time Rando co-op in Corona Relief Done Quick on GDQ tomorrow. Please check them out and maybe put the link to the past All Dungeons match on a Khadgar at the same time. And then Sunday, everybody come back here for the EU Weekly so we can all make fun of Trez.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Yes, please go support Corina Relief Done Quick. That's so important right now.
But more important is to make fun of Trez, let's be honest.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So with that, keep an eye out for tomorrow. A couple Minish Cap races, couple Minish Cap Rando tourney races, couple of Link to the Past All Dungeon races. And with that, we will head on out for the night. Thank you very much, all. Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.